Baywatch is a 2017 American action comedy film directed by Seth Gordon, with a screenplay by Mark Swift and Damian Shannon, from a story by Jay Scherick, David Ronn, Thomas Lennon, and Robert Ben Garant. It is based on the television series created by Michael Berk, Douglas Schwartz, and Gregory J. Bonann and takes place within the same fictional universe. The film stars Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron. The story follows lifeguard Mitch Buchannon and his team who must take down a drug lord in an effort to save their beach. Principal photography began on February 22, 2016, in Florida and Savannah, Georgia. The film premiered in Miami on May 13, 2017 and was theatrically released in the United States on May 25 by Paramount Pictures. It was a commercial success, grossing $177.9 million worldwide on a $65-69 million budget, but received negative reviews from critics. Baywatch received 5 nominations at the 38th Golden Raspberry Awards, including Worst Picture and Worst Actor for Efron. In Emerald Bay, Florida, Lieutenant Mitch Buchannon is a beloved member of an elite lifeguard division known as Baywatch. The team, including second-in-command Stephanie Holden and veteran C.J. Parker, protects the beaches and the bay and are opposed by jealous beat cop Garner Ellerbee and his superior, Captain Thorpe. On morning patrol, Mitch finds a small pouch of flakka near the Huntley Club, owned by powerful businesswoman Victoria Leeds. Later, he meets Matt Brody, an entitled Olympic gold medal-winning swimmer who expects to make the Baywatch team without trying out. Mitch and Brody compete in a variety of physical tests, which Mitch wins. As the course is ending, a mom and her 2 kids fall into the water and the lifeguards and Brody rush to save them. Brody makes the team along with Ronnie Greenbaum and Summer Quinn. Catches fire and the occupants are evacuated alive by Baywatch except for City Councilman Rodriguez, who dies. Suspicious, Mitch and his team continue to investigate to Ellerbee's disapproval. They infiltrate the hospital morgue where they discover that Rodriguez was murdered. The trio hide and take a video of Leeds' henchmen planting an autopsy report to cover up Rodriguez's murder, but are discovered and the recording is destroyed. Thorpe threatens to fire Mitch if he oversteps again. Convinced Leeds is running drugs through the Huntley, Mitch and Brody go undercover and witness drugs being retrieved from barrels of fish. When they contact Ellerbee, they learn another dead body has been found on the beach. Thorpe, enraged that Mitch deserted his post, fires him, naming Brody the new lieutenant. He doesn't want the job but is forced to take it. Brody later sees sand grifters, beach thieves, steal bags using a cooler. He orders them off the beach and keeps the cooler. After finding another pouch of flakka on the beach, Brody uses the cooler to steal the second victim's report from Ellerbee's desk. Bringing it to Summer, she confirms the man was killed by knife instead of a shark attack. Ronnie recognizes the victim as his friend Dave, who was working for the Huntley. Brody realizes that Mitch was right about the Huntley. Ronnie hacks into Leeds' servers, finding her plan to privatize the entire beach. The team infiltrates a private party on Leeds' personal yacht and discover that she's been using the hull to smuggle the drugs. Brody is captured and thrown into a bait cage. A gloating Leeds reveals she bribed Thorpe to replace Mitch with Brody before pushing the cage into the water. Before Brody can drown, Summer swims to him and gives him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. However, Brody's hallucinating and realizes it is actually Mitch. They catch up to Leeds before she can escape on a helicopter, but she captures Brody. Mitch aims a Roman candle at her and Ronnie and CJ launch the fireworks, blowing her up. Ellerbee arrives, takes Leeds' henchman into custody, and apologizes to Mitch. Thorpe arrives, berating Mitch for returning to the beach. Brody punches him in the face and Thorpe is arrested for his role in Leeds' plan. William Richardson consequently dies shortly after. Sometime later, Ronnie and Brody begin relationships with CJ and Summer, respectively. Mitch, reinstated, announces that Summer, Ronnie, and Brody are no longer trainees and introduces them to their new captain, Casey Jean.